What the hell just happened? This week, Trump dropped a tariff bomb on U.S. allies. Texas is drowning. Netanyahu showed up with a Nobel Peace Prize nomination for Trump. And Novak Djokovic is literally dancing his way through Wimbledon. This is not normal. This is chaos. And we need to talk about it. Let's break it all down. Fast, furious, and unfiltered. 1. Trump's 40% tariff blitz. Donald Trump just slammed a 40% tariff on imports from countries like Japan and South Korea. He says it is about fairness. But the markets, they tanked instantly. This is not policy. This is political theater, wrapped in red, white, and rage. And while Trump talks tough, it is American businesses and consumers who are going to pay the price. Higher costs, job losses, broken trade ties, all so he can look strong in an election year. This is not leadership. It is a wrecking ball. Point 2. The trade deadline that was never real. They promised a major trade breakthrough by July 4th. Guess what? We got nothing. No deal, no clarity, just confusion and chaos. It was all a distraction while Trump slipped in his tariff bomb. This was never about policy. It was a fireworks show for the cameras. The global economy's on edge. Allies are angry. And back home we are left-footing the bill. Wake up, this was not a deadline. It was a set-up. 3. Texas floods. Death toll tops 100. While Washington played politics, Texas drowned. A summer's worth of rain fell in hours across Kerr County. Over 100 lives lost. Families swept away. Camp Mystic, packed with July 4th revelers, turned into a disaster zone. Where were the warnings? Where was FEMA? Where was the leadership? This is what happens when disaster planning is ignored. The focus is on spin instead of survival. These were not just weather victims, they were victims of neglect. For Netanyahu's Nobel nomination for Trump as Texans grieved. Benjamin Netanyahu walked into the White House with a Nobel Peace Prize nomination for Donald Trump. You heard that, right? While Americans buried their dead, Trump got a pat on the back for peace. This is not diplomacy. This is a stunt, a PR gift to boost Trump's image ahead of the election. Meanwhile, the world is burning, and this is what we are doing. It is not just tone deaf, it's insulting. 5. Djokovic dances toward Wimbledon history. And while politics burn, Novak Djokovic is dancing his way through Wimbledon. Literally, his keep pumping victory dance is going viral, and he is charging toward a record-tying Grand Slam. He is fierce. He is focused. He is having fun. And in a week full of rage and tragedy, Djokovic's wild dance somehow reminds us there's still fire in the fight. He is not backing down, and neither should we. 6. America's hidden tariff loopholes. Now here's something you were not supposed to notice. There are hundreds of foreign trade zones across the US where companies import goods without paying tariffs at all. You heard that right. While Trump screams, America first, big corporations skip the line and skip the bill. Tariffs for regular people, loopholes for the rich. It is not just unfair, it is by design. So let's recap. Massive tariffs, a fake trade deadline, 100 dead in Texas. A Nobel nomination for a man who stirs conflict, a dancing tennis champ, and a system that protects the powerful while punishing you. That is not just a bad news week. This is a warning sign. So if you are angry, stay angry. Hit that subscribe button, drop a comment, and share this with someone who's still asleep, because the media will not say this, but we just did.